7-part series, No Sunday Worship in Heaven. The Eternal Sabbath Truth, Episode 1. No Sunday worship in heaven. Will your worship be an abomination? What if your Sunday worship is an abomination in the eyes of God? What if your praise, your songs, your sacrifices are all rejected in heaven because you refuse to honor the day God made holy? Introduce Isaiah 6:22-23. God's final word, worship on his Sabbath in the new earth. Expose that nowhere does Scripture command Sunday worship. Ask, if Sunday is not in heaven, why are you keeping it on earth? Confront disobedience as willful rebellion, not ignorance. Conclude. Revelation 22:14. Only those who do his commandments enter the city. Episode 2. Man's Day or God's Day? Which one do you worship? Will you gamble your eternity on a tradition Jesus never taught? Matthew 15:9. In vain do they worship me, teaching for doctrines the commandments of men. God wrote the Sabbath in stone. Man wrote Sunday in history books. Ask pastors, who gave you the authority to change God's law? Show that worship on the wrong day is spiritual adultery. Ezekiel 20:12-13. God never changed the Sabbath. Sunday worship is a man-made counterfeit. Episode 3. The Lie of the Resurrection Excuse. Is Jesus honored on Sunday? You say you honor the resurrection on Sunday, but did Jesus ever ask for that? Refute the resurrection justifies Sunday argument. Luke 4:16. Jesus kept the Sabbath, not Sunday. Hebrews 4:9. A rest remains. Same Greek word, sabbatismos, Sabbath keeping. Romans 6:4. Resurrection equals new life of obedience, not tradition. Conclude. Nowhere does Jesus command a change. So who did? Episode 4. Paul never abolished the Sabbath. You've been deceived. You quote Paul to destroy God's law, but Paul kept the very Sabbath you reject. Acts 13:42-44, 17:2. Paul preached on the Sabbath regularly. Colossians 2:16, twisted by many. Context is ceremonial Sabbaths, not the fourth commandment. Romans 3:31. Do we then make void the law through faith? God forbid. Sunday is never once called holy, sanctified, or blessed in Paul's writings. Episode 5. Constantine's Sunday Law, the beast's foundation of worship. Your Sunday worship began not in heaven, but in Rome. So whose mark will you receive? Expose Constantine's decree, 321 AD, and the Council of Laodicea, Canon 29. Compare with Revelation 13:4-8, worship system imposed by man x beast's authority. Isaiah 58:13. God calls Sabbath my holy day, not Sunday. Ask, if your worship rests on Rome, will your soul rest in heaven? Episode 6. Isaiah's prophecy of heaven, no room for Sunday worship. The Bible saw the future, you in heaven, bowing only on the Sabbath. Will you be there or left out? Isaiah 66:22-23. Future worship will be Sabbath-based in the new earth. All flesh includes Gentiles, Jews, nations. Sabbath is not Jewish. Revelation 14:7. Worship him who made heaven and earth. Fourth commandment. Sunday worship will have no place in heaven, so why keep it now? Episode 7. Final warning. Sunday worship will lead you to hell. If Sunday is not in heaven and never commanded by Christ, what makes you think God will accept it now? Revelation 14:9-10. Those who worship the beast receive God's wrath unmixed. Sabbath, seal of God, Ezekiel 20:20. Sunday, counterfeit mark. Matthew chapter 7, 21-23. Many will say, Lord, Lord, but disobedient worshippers are rejected. Final call. Choose the Creator's Sabbath or perish in man's rebellions.